Alright, we are continuing now that it's the same day, now that I'm done making my ginger candy, because I had it simmering the whole time on low heat and had to go and actually start making it into the ginger candy. I have to charge the phone now, so the video's just gonna be with the phone face down on the damn desk. Anyways, can you hear the crinkle of paper? I made a fucking list while I was making my ginger candy. This is the same day as video number 22, where we just ended with some bullshit. Let me check the book. Hello, little kitty. We just ended with, let me read it again. Humans can miss a lot of little clues, but me being able to fire energy weapons from my arms would be something of a red flag. Implying that no fucking humans in this entire goddamn setting ever put guns in their arms. What are you doing? Oh, you're just being a little silly kitties, going around the long way. Implying that not one single person in this entire goddamn galaxy of a universe has guns in their arms except for the enslaved and dehumanized sec units, which is so fucking ridiculous and is such a basic fucking failure of, first of all, imagination and a fundamental misunderstanding and lack of understanding of human nature. You could not stop people from putting fucking guns in their arms, especially if they don't care about breaking the laws, which people like Talasi very clearly fucking don't, because she's going around stealing shit, murdering people, sending a comfort unit, her fucking sex slave, to assassinate and murder people, and so much more. And this is just the shit we know about. Loud movement of preference. Unintended. Oh, hey, here, that's a question. Why can sex slaves do that? Why is that not against their fundamental core programming? Because that would require thinking. And I'm getting a drink of soda. Anyways, I made candied ginger. Also attempted to make some candied mandarin orange slices. I like the candied orange peel, but the slices, they have a new flavor, and I don't like it. It's not sour. It's not too sweet. It's just something different. I don't like it. Anyways, yeah. There's nothing you could fucking do to stop people in this goddamn universe with this level of technology from putting guns in their arms. Especially people who are already willing to break the law. Which leads us into a much more, another fundamental fucking problem with this entire goddamn setting, or I should say, the lack thereof. And the world building, and more importantly, the lack thereof. Because, okay, we're meant to be assuming that these corporations are all governments in and of themselves, implying that every corporation is a country unto itself. Okay, that's cool. That makes kind of sense with the world building, kind of, except no, it doesn't. Because we're not in a location called the United Corporations of the blah blah rim. But somehow, all of these corporations aren't, based off of the United States, where it's a bunch of states in a bunch of mini countries in a trench coat, as people joke. But somehow, we're supposed to believe two completely contradictory things. First of all, that all of these corporations are their own governments, meaning that every corporation and the territory that they own is a country in and of itself. Okay, so why the fuck are all of the laws seemingly completely fucking universal? If this were actually well written and an actual fucking capitalist dystopia where corporations have taken the place of governments, meaning that they are countries, because that's what a fucking government means, then why aren't the laws on every single fucking space station, or even the different sections of space stations, wildly fucking different? Okay, sure, maybe in the company's country where Murderbot was enslaved and born, that sec units are enslaved and nobody except sec units has guns in their arms because that's what the company says. There's no fucking reason for every fucking other country in this entire setting, which is what all of these different corporations and space stations are meant to be. Why is it still all illegal? Why do all the laws still apply? It doesn't make fucking sense. And why are these people all allowed to freely travel wherever the fuck they want? Like, we get told every now and then a fucking hand wavy, oh, Murderbot, just fake stuff. That doesn't explain anybody else. Getting on and off fucking space stations, or even just spaceships in this fucking setting, when we're being told that all of these corporations are countries in and of themselves, that should be the same thing as going to another fucking country. It should be a big fucking deal that requires insurmountable levels of paperwork and identification and money. But again, all of this would require that Martha Wells be writing an actual fucking dystopia with anything to think about or say, and she's not. She's not writing a dystopia because she's not actually criticizing anything. As I said in the first half of this video, technically, half the time we're praising capitalism instead of criticizing it. This is just ridiculous. Yeah. It's just a fundamental lack of imagination and any care whatsoever about the world building to claim as a fucking fact that cannot be contradicted and will never be contradicted, that nobody would ever put guns in their arms, as though that's not something that fucking people who do crimes would literally, happily, proudly, joyfully kill for. It's just so fucking ridiculous. Especially because the entire plot of this book is dealing with a crime lady. She does crimes. She's already doing crimes. She's doing murder. She's doing blackmailing. She's doing attempted kidnapping. She's doing so many crimes. But I'm supposed to believe that her and people like her and her bodyguards would never, ever, ever, ever put guns in their arms or even any other weapons, like fucking claws. There's a character from the actual fucking standalone novel, unlike books Martha Wells literally tells people are standalone, and then it's a fucking lie because she doesn't fucking care. What do you mean device is hot? Okay, phone, get propped up. Useless pile of shit. Let me blow on the fucking thing. It said device is getting hot, blah blah blah. It's not even, it's just lying, I guess. It's because I have it plugged in and doing a video and trying to upload another video, I guess. I hate this phone. Yeah, we're supposed to believe that people doing all of these crimes would just stop short of the crime that would let them do so many other crimes so much more easily. Especially because we keep getting told over and over and over again that all of the goddamn security systems in this setting are absolute shit. Like, this is just ridiculous. There is a character in a standalone sci-fi novel from 70s or 80s. It's called Neuromancer. Her name is the main character calls her Molly. That's not her real name. That's the only name we know to call her by. This is also, well, no, not also. This is an actual fucking capitalist sci-fi technologically future dystopia thing. Molly, as a character, went out of her way to buy, to turn herself into a cyborg who has razor-sharp fucking claws, like knives, that she can extend from under her fingernails. She bought this and then had to work, I presume, years, if I remember correctly. She had to work years to pay off the debt from this thing. And, like, yeah, that's the thing that's going to happen if you have the level of technology that exists in these fucking settings. And in the Murderbot Diaries, this technology very clearly exists, by evidence by Murderbot and every other fucking psych unit having guns in their arms. And not just guns in their arms that literally never run out of fucking ammunition and never fucking, what's the word when a gun doesn't work?
Jam.
Yeah, they never jam, they never There's never any fucking problem with them, ever. They are 100% accurate. They're 100% battery, 100% ammo. They never have any failures of any kind, and we're just supposed to just accept in book 2 as a fact, for some reason, that nobody in this setting would ever go out of their way to get these for themselves, even though these are people who are doing crimes already, including murder, and probably so much more. Like, are we supposed to believe that Talasi has just been a pure, innocent, totally never violated any crime before now, little angel who's never done anything? Because the way she's acting, she's a fucking crime boss. So, what? There's just so many things wrong with the writing of this series. Even beyond the bigotry, it's just such a fucking lack of imagination and basic grasp of how people work. You could not stop people from going out, especially criminal people who are very happy